Okay, so today we're working on just changing some of this transmission fluid out. Been doing it over the course of a couple of months now. I'll add a picture of what the transmission fluid originally looked like into the video if I remember. But this is the stuff I'm using now. I'm going to show you how I'm changing it out. So this is the expensive stuff, but it's the good stuff. So what I'm doing is the pan has a drain plug on it. It's right there. You see it? And usually holds about 3 quarts, which will all go in this drum, which is completely empty. And I have another drum over there, and what I'm going to do is, since I can't actually see anything here and have no way of measuring it, is I have this old transmission fluid bottle, and I'm going to fill it and then drain it into the other drum, and then just count how many I filled and then put the exact same amount of fluid in. And then I'll show you later how to double check that you have the correct amount. Anyway, let's go drain this. Okay. So, this bolt is a 14 millimeter. Adjust this. And there we go. Now we wait. Obviously, once you've tightened up your drain pan bolt again, your engine oil dipstick is here, and then this is your transmission dipstick. So you're just going to pull that out and stick a funnel in there. I use one of these. You're going to need one of these with a finer point to it, because obviously this hole is not as big as the entry point on the valve cover. All right. If I can get the camera to focus. So this is the stuff I'm using, and it's the expensive stuff. Like I said, I think this is like a $50 box that I bought of it, and we're just going to pour it in. So we're going to do 2 1/4 quarts. Nice fresh fluid. Okay, so obviously that was a rough estimate of how much came out. It was pretty close, but you still want to make sure you're at the correct level. You cannot just put the dipstick back and pull it out now. In order to do this, you have to get the transmission nice and hot. So I'm going to go get gas and grab some groceries. It's going to be about a 20-minute each way drive. And my transmission will be nice and hot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to park it, leave it running in park, and then check the transmission fluid. That is how you make sure the fluid is at the correct level. So that's about it in a nutshell. All I used was a spare quart of fluid I had laying around, a square bottle, a 14 millimeter socket with a ratchet, an extension, which you don't need the extension for, then the filler and the 2 drums. But you could always develop your own way of measuring it out, or you could rely on this, but I find that this way I know I'm not too low or too full. I definitely don't want to be too full. That'd be a pain to have to do. So anyway, talk to you guys later.